What we do a lot of times is especially in organizations that we're kind of starting on this journey of going, okay, blame fixes nothing. What do we actually do? We go, okay, we're not going to blame the employees at the sharp end. But we still have that hankering for blame. We still have that itch we've got to scratch. We've still got that sweet tooth for blame. So we oftentimes just take this and then push it up a level. So what's going to happen, right? What's going to happen if we're looking at this and we're, okay, we don't want to blame that person because human error is normal, blah, 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 right? We don't want to blame the mechanic because human error is normal, blah, blah, blah. Of course they missed that. Of course they did because human error is normal. So what's the next place to go for that desire for blame? We just go up a level. Right? A lot of times we pretend like we're enlightened. We pretend like blame fixes nothing. But then we just go up a level and we say, well, if that leader would have been oversighting that bus driver more, then this would have never happened. If they were just there on a ride along doing some type of observation in our formal observation program, if they would have just been there in the nick of time, then this would have never happened. If they would have just been there oversighting their employee better, then this would have never happened. If the mechanic had better oversight from their leaders in their shop, then this would have never happened. So what do? We've just gone up a level. We're still blaming. It's just as bad. It sucks just as much. We're still to the point of not learning. We're still ending up and going, okay, at the end of the day, this is still a human problem. This is just a people problem. It has nothing to do with anything else. It has nothing to do with any of the context of the event or anything that actually built up or led to this. We're just moving up a level and going, okay, if we can't blame the frontline people, then we can definitely blame those mean, terrible leaders. We need to either change those leaders or we need to put them through some type of better leadership development, or we need to hold leaders more accountable to greater oversight, greater observation, whatever the case may be. That way we fulfill that desire for blame. And let's just say it. Let's just throw it out there. Leaders are an even easier target than frontline employees. We get almost as much satisfaction from beating the leader as we do from beating that evil employee that caused that accident. We get almost as much, and they're actually an easier target. So we land on blaming leaders. We just move that piece up a little bit, and we're just stifling learning. We just shut down learning to fulfill our desire, our need for blame. Let me just end here and say this, that this is really a cautionary tale, especially for folks that are kind of in that area in your HOP journey within your organization or personally, to where we're really getting down that path of understanding that people are the solution, that blame fixes nothing. Just be cautious that we're not just transferring that blame up through the organization, up and around. We love blame so much that we just can't seem to let it go. So many times I see that we just move it. We move it up or we move it around. We move it from the incidents that occur, the accidents that occur, the unintended operational surprises within our organizations to other things. We move it into poor audit findings. Oh, non-compliance. It wasn't an incident, so we have to hold someone accountable for this. Leaders, let's blame the leaders. If we can't blame those pesky employees, we'll find somebody to blame. The nearest leader to it, the next person up through the chain, all the way up. We just move blame up, around, here, there. But we have to let go of blame. If we want to learn, we have to let go of blame. It's just blame fixes nothing, period. Blame moves in the opposite direction of learning, period. And that applies to all levels of the organization. The great news is this, is it's your choice. You get to choose which path you go down. But remember, you can blame or you can learn, but you can never do both.